Okay, my name is Mahesh. I am a lodge prefect and a school prefect.
Hi, I'm Sophie. I am head of Clifford and a school prefect.
So in sixth form, there's
Sixth form
sixth form dinner, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's where you get to like really chat with your friends and enjoy a nice dinner, have a good drink, and there's an after party as well.
Yeah, and it's just a really nice chance for like everyone to come together and get all dressed up and just have a bit of fun and get to know each other.
Yeah. Another opportunity we get is to chat with our friends in the library. We call them study periods, and we get to really socialise and work together as well. So it creates a nice live environment for all of us.
We've also got the coffee shop, which is quite another social area. That's where you can mix with other years as well, so everyone's kind of there in the coffee shop and just you buy food, you buy drinks.
Have a nice tea with them, and at the end of year we call them leavers ball, but it's our sixth form ball, and that's when we really haven't gone there because it'll be our first time.
Yeah.
When you do our sixth form leavers ball, but sometimes it could be nice dining where it's got a theme, and last year was 007 and James Bond, yeah, and this year we hasn't been sorted out, but it would most likely to be a ball, and we'll all dress up nicely in our fancy suits and we'll come together and have a lot of fun. So in this boarding house there's a lot of social opportunities. The main ones will probably be during the house events, so like house drama and house singing. All of us come together, we produce a masterpiece together and perform it to the whole school, and students at that point, during those times, get to make like bonds, like unimaginable bonds. It's like having a second family almost, and having just knowing that there's support there for you. And if you during your social times, if you mess up, it's never a matter of saying you did it wrong. It's always a matter of don't worry, keep going, you can improve, and you just keep trying, because there's never really failure in a house.
So the class sizes vary per subject. Some subjects, like we both take psychology, and we're in two different classes and they're both quite big because psychology is one of our bigger subjects. But then in my photography class or something, there's only 4 of us, so it really does vary, but it's still small compared to some other people, and it's really good because the teachers get to interact with you personally, learn how you learn best, and and it's great.
Yeah, and so for example, my chemistry class is about 8 to 6 of us, and that just gives us the teachers much more time to have a one-to-one time, have a self-reflect between tests and learning, and in general. So if there's a smaller class, teachers can apply more knowledge to just certain individuals when they're falling behind or doing better. So it's win-win.
I would say quite a bit, to be fair.
A lot. There's a lot of duties, but it just comes naturally recurring. Yeah. So for prefects, school prefects, we have to do lunchtime duties, and it gives us responsibility of making sure that they're not overcrowding the lines and stuff like that.
Yeah.
In house drama, all the prefects divided up the script, so each of us had a part into the script, and we ensured that it was proofed completely and it made sense and it was perfectly timed.
Yeah. But then like some responsibilities, like we'll have to make sure everything's in by that due date, like the cue sheet for the lighting and everything, time we had the scripts in, everything, and we'd all have to plan it out and organise getting all of our houses to come to the rehearsals, and it's quite a bit of responsibility. And then we've also got the admissions. We help the admissions quite a bit.
So we help the admissions. We do tours and we do open days where we show all parents around and students around the school, as we generally know the school a lot better as we've been here for quite a while, so it just all comes naturally. And
it's great for uni applications as well.
Yeah.
Like, it's a good thing to have on there to show leadership and responsibility, and I think you're given quite a few opportunities to do that here.
Yeah.
Even if you're not a prefect. Like,
the universities really do enjoy the fact that you can show leadership capabilities, and you have that role inside of you. So they really enjoyed that.
yeah.